Okay, so I'm gonna show you just one more way of putting some attitude into the walk without really affecting too much of what you've already done. So we're just going to go to our key poses and exaggerate them. So the first thing we're going to do on this first frame, so we're going to take this guy, we're going to lean him forwards like this. Now we need to keep the let's lock the mesh. We need to keep the center of gravity in the right spot. So maybe I'll even drop this guy back a little bit like that. So then we're going to exaggerate these arms. And exaggerate these guys as well. Okay, so let's take this, drag it over. Oh, we can't do it yet. Let's show 25 frames. Then we'll grab it, drag it over, set the key, and then where is our other one? 13. So let's drag it over to 13, set the key. Okay, so we really want to do the same thing with these arms here. Exaggerate them. And we're going to have to move these feet again, remember? Like we did with the first frame. Move you out just a bit and move you back just a bit. Hold on a second, I'm on the wrong frame. Because I'm doing 25, I can just drag those feet over and they'll be fine. And of course, let's do the same with the arms here. Select all 4 of these controls, drag them over to 25, key it, let's go to 13, and you'll see the difference that this makes straight away. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to go to our passing poses. So I'm just going to select everything and find it. So that's number 7 here. So what I want to do with number 7 is just want to try and get a little bit of arm attitude going on here. Let's have a look at what that does. And that's because of this guy here. So let's delete this guy. Don't need him. And we probably have in our preferences, let's just make sure we have, nope, we've got it set to auto, so we might just have to look at the spline on this, and that would be a rotate X spline. And I think that could be because of the elbow straightening out. So yeah, let's delete this key here. There we go. That's much more like what we wanted. So what I might do actually is on the elbow here, just delete all the keys, except for the first and last one. Just leaving it at that, okay? Okay, so what we want now, we really want to be swinging that arm back, so let's grab our shoulder again. 7. Let's get rid of this guy, don't need him. Let's get rid of this guy, don't need him. Okay, so we're in the middle, let's go to 19. This is our other passing pose here. Let's move this guy out. Let's have a look at that. There we go. So before I show you that, let's just grab this other arm. We want to take this guy, paste him here. We'll grab the rest of the keyframes, delete them, and then we'll drag this guy down to the last one, paste it there, so we have that elbow the same, and we'll set that there just so that we can keep it locked in. So with this guy, let's for now, let's just delete all of these guys, and we just want the passing pose here. Stick that arm out. Let's go to 19, stick the arm out there. Alright, now let's have a look at what that's done for us. Not too bad. I think what we need to do is give this guy some fists. So let's do this real quick. So let's go curl 3 on all of these. Oops. Let's try that again. There we go. I think that's looking alright. Let's just keep it going. Can't really see what's happening there, but that's alright for now. Right, let's do the same with these guys. So okay, looks pretty good. Alright, so let's bring up the graph editor, delete these guys. Let's do it for the other hand as well. Let's set that key here. Okay, so now we have but what I want is I really want to have that here. What I really want to do here is push this guy up like that and rotate him. So we should have that on 19 as well. There we go. Then what I want is I want to come here and straighten that so that we have a... It's not quite working the way I want it to. Almost working the way I want it to. You know what? So let's scrap this. Okay? What I really want is to have a nice strong swing through here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this guy, just delete this, delete this. Let's do the same here. So the arms aren't going to swing out so much. And again, if I had reference for what I was doing, it would be a lot easier. But I don't. So alright. let's have a look, see now. That's a bit better. I did kind of want his arm to swing out a little bit more. Again, that should be on 19, not 20, so let's get rid of that. There we go, like that. So let's drag this guy over to 7 and key it. And drag this guy over to 19 and key it. So let's see if that's any better, shall we? There we go, he's really swinging those arms now. The other thing we want to do is we want to pop some chest out on these contact poses, and that's really going to help with his balance as well. So we want this to come up to 25, and then where's the other contact pose? 13. So we'll chuck you on 13 as well. And then on the passing pose, we don't want that, so that's number 7, and that is zeroed out. That's good. Let's delete this guy. Delete this guy. Okay, let's have a look. Okay, let's go to our other frame here, our shot cam. I might even exaggerate these contact poses a bit more. Okay, it's coming along, not too bad. Alright, let's have a look. Now you can see already he's got a lot of attitude in that walk now. And really all I'm doing is the two key poses, the contact pose and the passing pose, are the only ones that I'm really affecting here. Okay, let's play with our curves now. Let's start with our feet. Make sure we haven't mucked anything up. So translate X, there's nothing. Okay, so we can probably oops, let's not do that. Probably get rid of those two. Can I get rid of this one? Let's have a look and see. Yes, yes I can. Okay, so that's a much better curve there. Let's see what's going on here. What happens if I delete this guy? He's going to come up there, which is not what we want. So let's keep him down there. Actually, you know what? Contact down. Okay, so he's coming forwards for that down pose there. That back foot should not be moving forwards there, it should be moving further away. And that would be translate Z. So I deleted a frame here and I shouldn't have. So let's go like that. There we go. That's more like what we want. Maybe even a bit more extreme, something like that. Okay, so let's drag this foot to 25 and set a key there. As far as our rotate and everything goes, I think that's all fine. Okay, so let's grab this other foot. Oops, that's not what I want. I want this one. And we want to find where this guy is in that down pose, which is right. Let's see. So that's contact here. This looks like it's the down pose here. Let's see. Contact, contact, down. So let's just make sure this one here has the same hip there, which it does. Let's take this guy's Z position and we'll post it here. There you go, and let's take this guy's Z position and we'll whack it on here. There we go, now we're getting something a bit better. Alright, let's go to the curves for this guy. Translate Y. Yep, that's looking pretty good. Translate Z. Yep, that looks good. Okay, so I think the feet are done. Alright, let's move on. Hip control, and again I think this guy's pretty easy. That's what we got here. Let's get rid of all these rotates. Translate Y. We might be able to get rid of this guy. We might not. Yeah, no, that looks alright to me. We might even be able to get rid of these guys. Let's just have a look at how that turned out. Again, let's get rid of that. Yeah, I don't think that's too bad. not convinced though. Let's put these frames back in there and look at it. And let's put the other frames back in there as well. Let's just move them out. Better safe than sorry sometimes. Translate X looks to be all over the place. So let's go through this, go to our front view. So this one and 25 are the same, which is good. And that one's good too. So the hip position here should be the same as 19 in Translate X. Well, the opposite, sorry, yeah, no, so that's fine. So it looks like we just have this guy in here messing us up. There we go. Good. Fixed. Awesome. Alright, let's grab our arm controls, get onto those guys. Okay. That looks nice. We might be able to get rid of these two. Let's see where they are. And let's see what happens when we delete them. Yep, that looks good to me. That'll work nice and fine. That guy looks good too. So let's grab the other shoulder while we're doing this. Let's get rid of these guys, and then I think the rest of it. Yeah, so this guy does not look like this guy. So which way is that? Let's rotate that way, okay. Let's go to the front view. No, I think that's fine. Alright. Let's grab this guy. Some definite weird stuff going on here. Don't need this guy at all. I do think we want to take this guy and put him in there. So now let's have a look at that. Maybe we don't want to do that. Let's just check it what that does. It doesn't really mess us up there. Alright, I think we'll keep it. I think that looks pretty good. Which is what we had for this other arm as well. Anyway, so that looks great then. Okay. Onto the wrist. Oops, sorry, I have the wrong control there. Here we go. Let's put some nice drag into this. So we are getting some good drag on the back, or the forward swing here, sorry. So that's okay. I do think we need a bit more here. Let's try that. Let's have a look at the hand. Okay, I think that looks alright. Let's get into the second one and then we'll wrap this up. Oh, we've got some weird stuff happening with the hand here now. Okay, I think that looks alright. I just want to double check this other wrist now. Okay, I think that's gonna about do it. Okay, and there we have a walk with a bit more attitude.